Good morning. It is Saturday, which means it is Parkrun day. We have come to a new parkrun, one that we have tried to come to for the last 2 weeks, but it has been cancelled due to weather conditions. So we have come to Sence Valley Park in Leicestershire. It is my 145th parkrun today, and it is the 4th parkrun at Sence Valley. This parkrun was established only a few weeks ago in September 2023, but it is already really popular with 225 average finishers every week. The male record here is 17 minutes and 4 seconds that was set in October 2023, and the female record here is 20 minutes and 33 seconds that was set in September 2023. The average finish time here is 33 minutes and 2 seconds, making it 3 minutes and 51 seconds slower than the average time across all UK parkruns. This is possibly going to be the slowest course that we've done based on that. We've done quite a lot of parkruns and they're sometimes a minute, 2 minutes slower than the national average, but not 3 minutes and 51 seconds slower. We can't quite gauge the course difficulty based on the standard scratch scores, because with it being such a new parkrun, there is not a standard scratch score yet that has been established for this course, but we will just gauge it on feel. So a little bit more about Sence Valley. So Sence Valley is a park set in the National Forest near Heather in Leicestershire. It is the site of a former open cast colliery. It opened in 1998 and has the River Sence flowing through the park. And there are 3 lakes in the park which attract a wide variety of wildfowl. Large areas of the park are planted with Corsican pine, larch and poplar trees. In terms of the facilities here, there is lots of parking here as you arrive. Parking is £1.70 all day. There is a toilet block just near the car park, and there is a cafe here which we are yet to try, which we'll be trying after the run, called the Bluebird Cafe. Now to tell you a little bit more about the course. The course is a 1-lapped mixed terrain route through the park over gravel paths and grass trails. It takes in all elements of the park, including the 3 lakes and the new Centenary Wood area, which is where the trail is located. My plans for today is to run quite hard, give this course a good go. We are a couple of weeks now into our 5k PB training plan, where we're going to be aiming for a new 5k PB in latter part of November. We're not going for that PB today. We're going to get nowhere near PB times given the average finish time at this course. But yeah, we're going to run, see where we're at. We've done quite a lot of running recently. We've got our running mojo back a little bit, which has been great. So we'll just see where we end up. And we are off. Quite a narrow start here at Sence Valley, so it's important to try and best gauge your starting position so you aren't going to try and do too much weaving while the runners get into some kind of order. First kilometre here felt okay, all on gravel paths, reasonably flat, but worth keeping an eye on the paths as they were a bit broken up, but came in with a 4:32 for the first kilometre. The second kilometre started on the gravel but quickly moved on to the grass section, which after the recent storms resulting in recent cancellations of this parkrun was quite challenging to navigate and choose an efficient way through. Trail shoes were a must here, and this morning I wouldn't have fancied navigating my way through this section without much grip underfoot. Time here predictably dropped off a little bit, with the kilometre 2 coming in at a 5:03. Kilometre 3 was entirely run on grass. While reasonably flat in terms of elevation, was quite tricky terrain. The legs were beginning to feel the energy sapping results of the soft and slippy ground, and while after the turnaround point the terrain felt a bit firmer, it was significantly more uneven, so extra care needed to be taken to not roll an ankle. The time here dropped to a 5:21 for kilometre 3. Kilometre 4 continued on the grass, but soon moved back onto the gravel paths, which came as somewhat of a relief. The elevation was flat, but I found it a bit difficult to try and get back up to a pace that matched my first kilometre, but gradually my legs got back used to being on more solid ground, and I was able to get my pace back into the 4s with a 4:58 for kilometre 4. The final kilometre continued from where the 4th left off, all on gravel. I tried to not lose too much ground on the chap in the white and grey top and in the orange top. I enjoy these little solo battles in the closing meters of a run. There was a little rise and fall section here before hitting the final sweeping left-hander, which took us to the finish, with my final kilometre matching the fourth one in a time of 4 minutes 58 seconds. Thank you very much.
That's it, and in the pot. Thanks very
and
much.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Thank
Cheers,
you.
pal. Thank you. And we are done in 24 minutes and 51 seconds. I'm actually really happy with, given this is 3+ minutes slower on average than UK parkrun times. I'm going to take that one as a win. If Parkrun ever decided to launch Parkrun X or something like that, this would definitely be part of it. Definitely a trail shoe. Parkrun, it is all either gravel paths or running on the grass, which today was like quite marshy, so it was quite challenging running through that section. It's a lot of fun. We don't always run on flat tarmac paths. We like some of these more undulating and challenging routes, so it was great. I recommend this one. Definitely not if you're trying to get a 5k PB, but if you want a fun, challenging course, come to this one. Glad I had my Gore-Tex trail shoes on today, otherwise I think my feet would be wet through right now. But yeah, it is great. It's only the fourth one here today. Volunteers are doing a really good job, especially given how new it is, and they've had a couple of cancellations over the last couple of weeks. But thanks to all the volunteers, and we are now off for a coffee at the little Bluebird converted horse cart van thing. So if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. See ya.